Hey, y'all, give us a second. We getting it together. We getting it together. They not ready yet. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
1, 2, 3.
Gate, mixtape material. Let's go.
Welcome. Welcome to the reboot
Yay, man.
of Real Atlanta. What's going on, fellas? How y'all been?
Hey, we back in the building.
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it going. We're gonna get it popping like it was before y'all left, huh? Like y'all never left.
For sure.
For sure. What's up, Dewan?
What's up,
Mood?
man? Glad
I'm
to
sorry,
be
I
back,
want to use your
man.
government. What's up, Mood?
Glad to be back.
Yeah. Back in the did you get it straight? The Instagram straightened out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we back on.
Okay. I need you to pull your mic up, Chris. One time. Pull it to you. There you go.
You got me.
So what's going on? What's on y'all mind today?
Man, we got a lot going on. Hey, man, first off, let's give a shout out to Saquon Barkley and the Philadelphia Eagles. Good money made today. Check 1, check 2.
You got on your Eagles hat today.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? That's what's going. What about you, Dewan?
Man, I'm glad to be back, man, because normally, to be honest with you, over the years doing the podcast, I wasn't free to say what I want to say
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
and do what I want to do. I was operating probably like 70%
Mm-hmm.
because I still was, you know what I'm saying, had plans on running for office.
Mm.
So I didn't want to offend a certain community or a certain sector. So sometimes I was pulling back some of the stuff. So now that I don't have plans on running no more,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you done?
Oh yeah, man. So it's time to just really, you know what I'm saying?
Clip.
Yeah, it's time to take the podcast.
Right.
Time to take the podcast lane very serious, man.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, bro, for real, you know what I'm saying, for staying on me.
Yeah.
Like, hey, bro, we got to get back at it, bro. Let's take it serious. Let's go.
Man, 'cause, hey, man.
So I appreciate that.
We can't get generational wealth just sitting around. You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah.
We gotta go. We gotta go. What's going? You know
Man,
what I'm
but
saying?
thank you and Misfit Radio, man, for, you know what I'm saying, for holding the spot.
You know, y'all
You know what I'm
always
saying?
family.
You know what I'm saying? Let us be able to come back and start this thing over.
We all family. We gonna do what we can do. We gonna make it happen some kind of way.
Yeah.
Some kind of way.
Yeah.
Always.
So we hope to start that's bringing you know what I'm saying, that's information to the public, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, job opportunities,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, the nicest restaurants in Atlanta. That's different things, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
where people should go. And that's informing the people on different things and keeping them in touch, man.
Mhm.
And you know, I'm talking about relationships and a plethora of subjects that we want to cover, you know what I'm saying, during this season.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna get some get back from them, you know, some kickback from them restaurants, because we ain't doing nothing for free over here. Ain't no free promotions, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do like the butterfly, man. We're gonna tell the ones that cut through here, man. We ain't get no acorn from it. We're gonna get some money serious on this thing, you know what I'm saying?
Free promotion.
Hey, no sir, no sir.
Well, let me ask y'all a question. On the general, since you guys have not been doing the podcast, have you guys seen a lot of things that y'all really want to address? Like I said, man, when we come back, we gotta, even if it's old stuff, because to put your perspective on things, especially when it comes to things in Atlanta, because you know the show is called Real Atlanta. So especially when it comes to certain things in Atlanta that you guys were like, man, they ain't happen like that. Why they? You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta talk about this, but like you said, you was in the midst of 2 campaigns that you really probably couldn't throw no salt on that stuff. So it was something that you wasn't able to address. But now it's like, you know what? I still want to go back to October when such and such happened and just address that one time. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything that you want to address from the past that people might be saying? You know, you might think people might not be addressing it, but it still might be on some people's minds.
Yeah,
that you didn't put your 2 cents in on it.
Yeah.
Well, for me personally, it would have to be the election, the presidential election for
Mhm.
me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have to be that.
Okay.
Because
I see you.
I think there was a lot of vote this way because you're black.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We got to do this because of that. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, just allowing people to vote their own
Opinion.
interest. Because, I mean, to be honest with you, when it comes to black folks and Hispanic folks, whatever ethnicity you are, except for probably white and Jewish America, it doesn't matter who the president have been all these years. We still have been having to find our own way and just make it how we make it.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, a lot of time it don't matter who the president is for a certain group of people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when a people got a chance to pull together and want to vote this way, and we saying no, because I mean, for me, there are some things that Donald Trump have said in the past
Mm-hmm.
that he put his 2 cents in on,
Mm-hmm.
like the guys at the park and different
Right.
people that,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, that was him doing it. You know what I'm saying? But then you got people like, if you ever would have talked to Tupac or Mike Tyson, them guys who were hanging with him in the early 90s,
Right.
they'll say something totally different about Trump.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then you have people you have black businessmen and women that really do business. They will tell you, not in public, but they would tell you, we made more money under Donald Trump than Obama and everybody else.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, damn, do you take the good or bad? Because the same way that I would say blacks was getting killed under Trump by police and all that, the same thing that blacks was getting killed more under Obama and nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mike Brown, what's my guy name down in Florida that got killed with the Skittles? What's my guy name? Trayvon Martin.
Trayvon Martin.
All them guys were killed. All Obama did was say, if I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon Martin.
Mhm.
Nothing was done.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? You had Eric Holder, who's the attorney general. You got a black attorney general. These guys didn't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And these were all like very senseless, like murders.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't expect Trump to go in there and change it.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a black man, didn't change it for 8 years.
Right.
So I'm not looking for Trump to change it. I'm looking for Trump to be just who he is,
Mm-hmm.
which is a true description of who America really is.
Mm-hmm.
But I am so looking for Trump to create business opportunities. If you know business and you can follow the model, you can find out where the money is under Trump.
Okay.
So for me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like Trump for that reason. I don't
Mhm.
like him saying he better than this black woman, he
Mm-hmm.
better than this black man, he
Mhm.
better than this white woman, which was Hillary.
Right.
But I'm just saying, if white America didn't want a white woman who was a Rhodes Scholar and Hillary Clinton,
Mm-hmm.
come from money, come from this background,
Right.
do you think they was gonna pick this black woman over this white woman?
Right.
No,
Right.
man. We just gotta be real with America, man.
Right.
What's the number, lad? We can get the number to call in.
678
678
740
740
9894.
9894. Call in. Yeah, you know, I was gonna say, like, you know, with that also saying that part, but as we fast forward to now the inauguration that's coming up tomorrow, we got, you know, three of our black people who's three black rappers who's performing at the inauguration. You know what I'm saying? I want to put my spill on that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, because people have been asking me about that today, and I was like, "How you feel?"
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this. And they like, you know, we mad. Go get the bag. Fuck it.
Go get the bag.
You know why? If you wasn't saying anything about it, you went against them. Hey, go get, you're not a hypocrite. But no, Snoop did say something in 2017
right.
that, you know, if you go do that, you bootlicking and blah blah blah. Now it didn't, that story didn't end well because he's going to perform tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
yeah.
right.
I mean, but he made a whole song though.
Right.
Donald Trump.
Right. Him and old boy. So you know what I'm saying? You know, hey, I say like this, like, okay, they doing it. Now they gonna monetize off of it. I feel like, me personally, I say just get the bag because I didn't have a dog in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I couldn't even vote. And number one. Then second of all, I feel like they didn't give the woman enough chance to even run. I mean, to even, you know, try to run. What was it, 90 days, 60 days?
90 days.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you know that wasn't gonna end well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. First of all, then she's been a black woman, and then only thing I hate about them kind of situation, bro, and I'm gonna keep it real. They try to clickbait with us and make us feel like just because they're black, we supposed to vote for them.
Mm-hmm.
Or either they get out there and campaign and they change it up. They change their whole style up. Oh, they down with everything. They know every rap song, every R&B song. They know every slang when it comes to that part. You don't know when Hillary pull out the hot sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She put hot sauce on her chicken. You know what I'm saying? So all that, you know, it's just a trip how they do. It's just a manipulation game to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, but we're gonna try to come on here and just kick it and just really talk about what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? So
do you think any president will have a much, because we're in Atlanta, this is real Atlanta, any impact on Atlanta itself, on the growth or maybe not growth of Atlanta, just the fact of economic opportunities for people within Atlanta? Do you think that will happen with any president? Because you got to think about it. Atlanta is growing, has grown a lot exponentially, and you got all these movie studios building stuff out here now. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it might be an eye on Atlanta now to where it already is the black entertainment capital, but now it's going to be the world entertainment capital. I believe that's what's going to happen the next 5 years. Now, DeJuan, you've been here a long time, and you know all the ins and outs. So I'm asking you, do you think that growth will happen?
They don't look at Atlanta like that. We do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Atlanta don't move the needle when it comes to economics. We just got a large, you know what I'm saying? We just got the world busiest airport.
Mm-hmm.
But all the money is generated in Georgia from Savannah, from the port. You know what I'm saying? So Atlanta is not a major player in nothing when you're talking about the economic engine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Chicago, New York, LA, Miami.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then maybe Atlanta now, because like some of the wealthy people that live here and things that go on. But we're not a major player like we think. If Atlanta would have voted and turned out the way we can, we could have made a difference in the presidential election and the governor election.
Mm-hmm.
But because we don't, we're not taken serious like that. Georgia turned blue with Warnock when he ran against Herschel, and the year before, you know what I'm saying? Because people came out and voted, right? But from an economic standpoint, bro, we still too poverty stricken from our mindset.
No, okay.
Like the money don't stay right here in Atlanta. Like we gonna take that goddamn money straight to Linux.
I mean that's black people period though.
Yeah.
So you know our money it stays what, how many minutes it circulates in our community. So our money it's minutes that our money circulates in our community. You know what I'm saying? Other community ethnics it's like days or something like that. They try to trickle that money around to them people. Like it's just like I was looking at a thing when I sent you your DM and Woody was talking and somebody else was talking about blacks, period. Like he was talking about the jail system.
Mhm.
Like when a black person comes to jail, boom. No, okay, when a Mexican comes to jail,
Mhm.
all him and I've seen this for key. So I saw this
Mhm.
when the Mexican come in there, boom, everybody, all the Mexicans, they don't even know each other.
Right.
But he when you come in there, you ain't got nothing because you ain't able to get no store in the already. As soon as you walk in the door, they give you a bag full of stuff. You got a bag full of stuff. When the whites come in, they give you a bag full of stuff. Boom. But you come in as a black dude, they looking at you, seeing who you are. They got to figure out who you are, figure what's going on. Are you a snitch and this and that? Man, no other exes don't care nothing about that. They gonna help each other.
Because right now we all convicts.
Yeah, we're all convicts.
Right,
so you know what I'm saying. So boom. So look, if we can't even get together on that platform, and let alone come out here, we trying to get together, and then we like, man, everybody worry about this. You from this side of town, or this, well, you don't know this, or blah blah blah. And we can't even come together on little things. Even like he said about when we get the money, when they got all that money for whatever they got money, PPP, all that, whatever scam, whatever they had going on, cool. Hey, I get it. But hey, what they did was it went straight to Phillips.
Right. They ain't
straight to
invested in nothing.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It was a Rolex in the city.
I was just thinking with the amount, like, and I'm saying this because of, got the movie studio down the street being built. They say it's going to be another one built in the next 2 years. I forget what area. I have to look it up.
That's right, Trey. I see.
But you got two major. That one down there's Lionsgate. You got Lionsgate down the street.
Yeah, I saw Lionsgate coming down.
And then they taking up a whole block, not including the apartments for the actors to live in.
Right.
So you're talking about 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 major blocks of real estate that they taking up. Now, whatever other stuff they got building on that you know about, I was thinking maybe that creates a more of an economic impact on Atlanta being seen maybe later on as an economic powerhouse.
But see, the thing of it is, we can't be happy just being invited. Mm-hmm. Why are we happy just because they shooting a movie here?
Right.
They're coming to Atlanta with their own crews.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't like they coming to Atlanta saying, hey, Chris, you're a light man. I'll give you $40 an hour.
Right.
That's helping the economy because Chris live in Atlanta. He's from Atlanta. If you hire Chris, now Chris can take care of his family. He making money, but you bringing your own style. You bringing everything here. You're sucking it up for the tax purposes, but you're not hiring Atlanta. Oh. So we just happy to just be at the table. It's not helping us. That's what I'm saying.
What should be on the criteria. If you're gonna come here and do that, you gotta hire from it within.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. We're not demanding that they do that, man.
Yeah,
it's just something we giving them tax incentives. For what? That's to say the movie was shot in Atlanta? Like, who cares? Like, it's good with all this Wakanda shit that was going on, but come on, bro. Right. It was shot here. You know what I'm saying? But what's the economic impact to help Atlanta?
I get it.
It helping you as the director and the producer of the film. But how is it helping the citizens of Atlanta? We got to stop being so gun-ho to say, oh, this movie was shot here. Oh, boy, they shot some of that BMF here. So what? Right. If 50 Cent ain't hired no Atlanta actors, you know what I'm saying, no Atlanta stand-ins, or you use some Atlanta restaurant and the Magic got paid because it was some...
And he used free rappers.
I'm just seeing shot in Magic.
Yeah.
But to have, like it should have been a woman or a man who owned their own casting service in Atlanta.
Okay.
Who cast people in there where they could have made the money.
Right.
And you could have some actors from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, in there, you know what I'm saying, to at least audition for it.
Right.
Like, we got to stop being okay, man, with just being, like...
Invited to the, not even to the table,
not
invited
even
to the door to look in on the table.
Yeah, man, we've
been invited to the yard.
We're okay with just being able to look in and see.
Right.
But to actually have the players at the table, man, we got to be at the table. Like, for me, I hate when they do stuff and it's Killer Mike, T.I., and all of them, the same old people there. Their perspective on Atlanta is going to be totally different, except for Mike. Because Mike is just now reaping the fruits of his labor.
Right.
So he wasn't always a star on the end, you know what I'm saying? He was on the outside looking in as well. So his perspective is always fresh. But I hate to see the same old people at the same table because their outlook on Atlanta is not the same. They weren't really out here in these streets. They weren't really out here being who they claim to be now. Back then, no way. Didn't see them niggas in the 80s and the 90s and no.
Right.
No, they were not out here. They were not players. They were not dealing with women like that. They were not dressing fly like that. No, you can look at their old pictures and see how niggas dress. You know what I'm saying? You could tell niggas had no swag. I don't care what era you was in. If it was a big t-shirt, a big clothes era, niggas still had certain type of swag with it. No. And so it's easy to believe these niggas now that they got millions or whatever, or money, whatever status they got. It's easy to believe what they saying, but only real Atlanta know that them wasn't them niggas. Like it's certain girls now that probably ain't living the best lifestyle, but they respect it for who they used to be back in the day. That holds more weight because that's who you are. You know what I'm saying? Who you are. Not now, like, I don't knock on people now that got new money, but you can't have new money and shine on niggas who probably had it and was cool back in the day. You can't lame him out. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can't unlame a person because they got money. You can't shine over this person who's been a player his whole life and still smooth, might not have a whole lot of money no more. But he still was that dude back in high school. A lot of people try to relive them days. And like I tell people, it ain't your fault that your mom or dad couldn't afford you nice stuff in high school, right? So now that you got it, you can't even speak on how that felt back then. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, you were getting girls based on you can make them laugh, or you dress nice, or they thought you look good. You was having sex. Now, that don't cut it.
That's true.
So now you gotta pay to play. You in the rich era now. So you weren't even in the era where you were getting sex cause girl thought you smooth and look good. So you can't even relate to that. But these dudes we want to give advice on women and relationship. Hey bro, you ain't been no born. You're not a born player, bro. You're not a born player, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You a player now because you got money. It's like calling a dude a king because he got money. Or calling a girl a queen because she pretty and she fine. None of those things make you a king or a queen because you got money or you look good or fine. None of those things make you a king or a queen, man. But we quit to call a girl a queen because she fine and look good. No, man, she's not a queen. Because Proverbs 31, it gives no description of how the woman looks. Because women always want to quote that, though. I'm just saying that. Because women always want to quote Proverbs 31. It don't even say how the woman look. It gives no description how she look. It gives a description on her character. Not how she look at all, man. So, you know, we be missing that.
I'm glad you hit on the fact that.
Hey, get a number out again, bro. What number is?
678.
Call in, Trail.
740.
740.
98. 94.
678-740-9894. Call in, Trav. I see you got a lot to say, boy. We're gonna have to have you on here, man. We're gonna have to have you on the show over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep some of that flavor.
I'm glad you hit on the fact that they have the same people coming to a ramp to represent Atlanta when there's certain things going on. And I get tired, and I'm not even from Atlanta. So I know that people who are from Atlanta are like, man, why they always calling the same 4-5 people to come talk about certain things in Atlanta when there's more people who's been in Atlanta that may know Atlanta a little bit better than these 4 or 5 people.
Everywhere though, like even if in Miami, you're gonna call Rick Ross, Trick, them guys. Like you gotta talk to the people because Atlanta is so unique that regular people like us was more cooler than the athletes and entertainer back then. The only athlete that you would say were cool back then was Dominique and Prime. You couldn't name nobody else.
Maybe Rising.
Yeah, but I'm saying my regular street dudes could go to 559 and get in and you know what I'm saying? Let's have a blast because that was the drug era. So the hustlers and the regular folk were more famous than anybody in Atlanta.
Orange Bud.
Check it out. Who we got online?
Lady line.
Hello.
Yo.
Chris.
Hey, what's going on, Trav?
Yeah, it's low though. I barely hear you.
Oh, okay.
Pull it closer to you.
Hold on, Chris. Let me see something. Hey, but I like that. Hey, look. I like that, bro. Me and Moon had that talk at Fast Steve shop, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had those 9 years. And I had talked to him at Trap City about, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we as a people, bro, we really need to start just looking up anything, man, and start looking at each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really did. We are a bigger problem, you feel?
Yeah, for sure.
As a whole culture, bro, like, you know, when it comes to president stuff, I don't really get into all that, but
yeah.
everybody changed, bro. Like, if technology can change, okay, the TV ain't the same like it was back in the day, but it changed. People still dealing with it. Okay, like Moon said, Trump said that back in the day. But I can't judge Trump out there what he did then. People change, bro. That's just like we in high school. We did a lot of stuff we did back in the day. I can't be like Chris still that same dude in high school.
Right.
It's just all people when it comes to celebrities and politics, they act like them folks. They act like they forget who them people hearing just like that. Them people change, bro. People change over the years, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a mindset. You got to get the, you know what I mean? You got to go and develop your mind change, bro. I ain't the same dude. Kill them boy. Now, this Trump by him, probably, if it happened now, Trump be like, hold up. Let's investigate. Let's see what's going on with it first. You know what I'm saying? He was young back then, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be telling a lot of people about that, bro. Like, but our people, bro, we point the finger at everybody else. I always want a handout instead of trying to hold each other together and let's try to come up with a solution as our own culture, bro.
You know, they say when you point one finger, you got put four and point it back at you. So,
yeah, bro, like, we really need to stop pointing finger, period.
Yeah.
Stop waiting on them. We don't like, you know what I'm saying? That's our problem. We always wait. That's just like, okay, when you say something about the messages and stuff, Craig.
Right.
Okay, let them folks that left the messages in 4 seasons. What you think would happen with 4 seasons? If the rent-out people that left the messages in 4 seasons, what you think the message would have did with 4 seasons?
Took it over.
Them folks would have came together and shit. They go, okay, we finna run it. We finna rebuild it.
It would took over.
When it comes to black people, we want to call the news, they left us But come on, bro. Why y'all doing what y'all doing? Why y'all didn't go try to get no She-Ra from Home Depot and do this? That could be y'all own community. They rent off clothes and left y'all out there. We making money at home. Okay, they rebuild it ourselves. But we don't think like that, bro. We always trying to point the finger at somebody else. The Mexicans got together and rebuilt 4 seasons by themselves, bro. And wouldn't even been like, man, we don't care about no rent off. It's our community now. You see?
Right. Cause they already got.
They're the mindset. Our people always point. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You know, I was in prison, bro. Them Mexicans straight in there, bro. Dap each other up. Boom, boom. You going out, hey, where you from? Georgia. Oh, you're cold over there.
Right.
Oh, you like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's crazy, bro. But I really be. And sometimes, bro, we looking at our people like we really think we be winning, bro. But we really ain't got but a bunch of material things, bro. We don't own nothing. We don't own a hotel. The Indian own that. The Indian own the gas station. Chinese, Japan people own the nails and business plasto. You know what I'm saying? The Jew own it.
Hey, but you know the bigger thing you see though.
All that.
Do you see any of them in our community shopping? Nope.
No.
They ain't buying dinner from our spot.
No.
So I don't know they eat at. But them folks bring their own food to eat their lunch, boy. They ain't buying no food.
Okay, them folks, listen. Our people so crazy, man. These people show you what type of people they is in our face.
Right.
But Honda made all the money out of our neighborhood, and all their children probably going to Georgia Tech. You know, big college. While our children going to community college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we can't get mad, cause bro, we fund everything. We really help these people get ahead of it.
Hey, look, bro, that fat bro.
They keep better by the brand. They'll come back and buy the lane. Like y'all just said, Lionsgate don't buy then. Microsoft supposed to buy Overlook. Right. Don't get mad, y'all hear about Louis Vuitton about the whole Martin Luther King. Don't get mad. Oh, they gonna sell them. We the one made rich.
Right.
Right,
we buy the brand, they come back and buy all the lanes, bro. It's just that simple, bro. Until we get our mindset right, bro, we always gonna be like they were. Couple dude with a couple necklaces and buy a farm car, ride around through donuts, and you know what I'm saying, like they own. But that shit be crazy, bro. Hey, look, crazy,
bro.
Put
the money out that they can count that's countable. I think they got money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can count that money.
That's
you ain't got no money,
bro.
Fool.
you sound like even with these rappers, bro. Y'all want to speak about street stuff, about who snitched, who did like.
Logan Wilkes Foundation.
You know what I mean? I be listening, I be like, damn, where 100, but y'all don't be speaking on what's going on up in that industry when the art got your whole contract. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
This right here broke, cause wasn't no trick them out of 100 million, but y'all ain't defending him. But let it be like, oh, he snitching. Y'all want to speak down like niggas speak. Man, speak about the industry. Speak what's going on in the industry. You know what I mean? Not everybody coming out even with the digital. Well, man, we been here and they been here. Why y'all ain't been saying that?
All right. Hey,
You know
Trav,
what I'm saying?
we're gonna get you. Hey, we're gonna get you on
Oh
one
man, they
Sunday,
got
bro.
paper. Oh, we got paper. Come on, man. These whole man, the whole industry all around the board. Only they make so much money off our trauma, but for 48 free murder now. Who they come film and raise go over on the channel? We don't get that money. Or the music, or the jail, or content. We just be showing we doing dumb shit. Them folks making millions business dollars out of trauma and violence in our community, bro. And none of that we ain't getting in from it, bro. Nothing, bro. Just pay attention. Nothing, bro. Period, bro.
Hey, look.
Everything you turn on the news.
Hey,
Turn on the
Trav.
news.
Hey, Trav. I'm gonna get you up here one of these Sundays, bro. We'll chop it up. We're gonna keep it moving. Same thing.
Okay,
Hey,
look.
stay.
I'm gonna get.
What you
I'm
say?
gonna get back on the live, bro. Like that,
Yeah,
bro.
appreciate it. Come on back on the live, boy. All right.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna go do one in Mobile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, man, he got things going on, man.
There you go.
And he doing a little stand up, so I guess he doing shows. You know,
Okay.
I support my people, y'all.
Right.
For sure.
I appreciate it. We appreciate you calling in.
Mm-hmm.
So, based off what he said, like Lady Lila said, they cleaned up Carver homes, and then Slick says real people with money don't have to show it. So let me ask you guys a question. We're gonna switch to topic here in a minute. What, and I hate to stay on this, but what do you think that will make us realize that we just gotta build it ourselves? Like he said that, you know, the Mexicans would have, I don't know if they would have did it, but he's saying they would have cleaned up for a season and made it their own. If
I mean,
once
they
they
said
left.
when the red off people left them out there,
Yeah.
said they had it, instead of them, you know, they put them all out. They probably would have. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Pick
right.
their spots up and be like, shit, y'all don't want to do it. We'll do it, and we out here.
Yeah.
You know, that's our home.
Why we won't do it? I mean, I'm not asking y'all to give me solutions as to why, but what makes you think that it causes the issue for us not doing it? Because I think a lot of us think like we think that we all need to get together and figure it out and build something together. But what's the rest of them thinking about? What's the rest of them's problem?
We done became the laziest people in the world.
You think so?
Very much so.
I ain't gonna put that on us.
Shit.
You think so?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Really?
Man, we would tie our boots up, man. Back in the day, I'm talking back in the day, man. Hey, man, look what we finna do, and we finna do it together. And we like, but we ain't doing, but I'm not doing it. I ain't shoveling no mud. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm not working at McDonald's. I'm not this and that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, man, we don't want to do nothing, but we want a handout.
Yeah, we done got too picky as a whole.
Got too picky, man.
COVID and that money made us just more lazy.
COVID was the coup de grace.
Yeah, it took us over the top.
You know what I'm saying? When they got that money for COVID, it was over
People
with,
don't
man.
want to work no more, lab. People don't even want to work no more.
Wow.
Man, the workforce is hard. People are struggling because people that don't want to work. Even when you pay, like right now, right? Whether or not you want to go in law enforcement or not, this for certain women and certain men. The sheriff office, we ain't even talking about APD out there on the front line. The sheriff office starting out at $70,000 a year. Can't get nobody to take the job, bro.
How much is it?
Starting out at $70,000.
70.
Yeah, you can't.
And this not even you being in Rice Street.
Right.
Yeah,
You might be in the courthouse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just working, like, you know what I'm saying? Like $70,000.
Do you think with that though? Do you think with that is more of a stigmata with that as far as being
the
police?
Yeah,
it's only a stigmata if you're from the streets.
Right.
But it's both people not from the streets that need a
Think,
job. That's
right.
what
They
I'm saying.
need to be thinking that way,
And
man.
then
You know
just
what I'm
because
saying?
you from the ghetto don't mean you street though.
But you know, I see.
True,
man.
because I'm from the
Don't
ghetto
mean
and
you
I'm not
street. That's
street
what
at
I'm saying.
all.
Yeah,
Just 'cause you from
I
an
throw that out
impoverished
100.
community, when you from the project don't make you street. I know plenty of people that from the projects ain't street at all.
Yeah.
Ain't never sold no dope. It's nothing against that, but I'm just saying
That be me.
I'm just saying, ain't nothing against it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They just wasn't on the stuff that was going on around them.
Right.
So they shouldn't have that mentality. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Right. They go there get that
You know what I'm
70,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, because ain't no sense you around here getting all these going to jail for all this simple stuff, and then you messing up your livelihood. Like you saying, you could be a sheriff, hey man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about that life. You ain't did that. So go get that money. Like you said, we too picky for everything.
Yeah.
Too picky for everything.
But is it just us, or you think it's everybody that's just too picky?
Nah,
See, you gotta look
it's
at
us.
this, man.
I don't know about nobody else.
Okay. You're right. We focus on our
It
people.
ain't got us, but think about this though, Lab. And Chris, when I say this, think about this. White folks ain't never been workers when it comes to certain spectrums in the workforce.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They want to be bosses.
Right.
So we can't say white folk lazy because they don't raise their kids to go get a job over here, over there. You know what I'm saying? They summer jobs might be internship at Microsoft.
Right.
Or they volunteer because they might need certain volunteer hours.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not traditionally trying to be the manager at McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like this growing up, like in the area, in the white area, yeah, you had white kids working at McDonald's or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But it's just for summer to get some little
Right,
cup past shoes.
Seasonal,
Yeah.
but it ain't no.
We just saying,
You
though,
got
right?
to go work there.
Mm-hmm.
So white folks have traditionally, I don't want to say lazy, but they just ain't training their people to go take this job.
Okay.
They just ain't going to do that. Like when Trump say black jobs, a lot of people didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
But traditionally, there have been jobs that black people that, you know what I'm saying, this is all been afforded to us.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like I tell people, when you look at the education system, state jobs and city jobs, those are traditionally run by blacks in whatever city you go to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to have black school teachers in the black,
Right.
the black county and city job. That's what you're going to have.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go to D.C. and all that, you're going to have more white folks and a mixture of black folks. But white folks want them federal jobs. You know what I'm saying? They want their federal insurance and they want this, that, and the third. And corporate America is going to be for mainly white folks. You're going to get like probably 1% of blacks in corporate America. You know what I'm saying?
But like you just said, they will get their kids, they'll groom their kids to do like internships in the summer, blah blah blah, because they're rubbing elbows with the people who their parents they'll say, hey, this is my son. So hey, remember this is my son right here.
Right.
So about when they come down when the folks go down for a position for a job, when they went to college or whatever, even though I don't care too much about college, but whatever. But I'm saying when they went to college and boom, and then they graduated, say, hey, it's already something set up for you because hey, remember that's what's called that's his son. He got a job already. You know what I'm saying? That's a job. That's a corporate job. Probably coming out of college making $100,000 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. So but we're bottom on the totem pole for sure.
I'm gonna give you a good scenario for me. When I came out of college, I didn't have nobody giving me jobs. But what I did was, I worked at a restaurant. When I got out of college, I had kids and stuff, so I had to figure out my path. I was young. I was like 18, 19. So I had a wife and kids already. So I was trying to figure out my path. So what I did was I met a guy. I started helping him build homes. You know what I'm saying? He was flipping houses before flipping houses was a big thing. We was flipping houses, building stuff. Then what happened was I built a relationship with him, and when he went to work at a corporate job, since I had been rolling animals with him, he pulled me up to the corporate job. You get what I'm saying? He was like, I know you got a degree and you got 2 degrees and all that. Yeah. Well, come on up here and work with me. And then when he quit, I stayed on. Then I got pulled to another. You get what I'm saying? But the thing was, sometimes you may not have that relationship or may not be able to have your parents that rub them elbows, but we have to learn how to rub elbows ourselves. Like Dewan knows a lot of people. If I was younger, I would try to be with, rubbing elbows with Dewan, be like, hey, if you know somebody hiring this, or like jobs, you post jobs all the time.
For sure.
You know somebody doing this, but I think that's the problem we have. One of the problems we have is a communication gap where they don't know how to build communication and rub elbows the right way with the right type of people that could put them in certain places. You know what I'm saying?
I do that a lot as well. I have people always call me about something. You know what I'm saying? And if I know somebody, I'm gonna shoot it to them. Like, you know, so I don't care nothing about that. Hey, look, I need this, I need that. Or you know somebody who do this? I always have somebody, because when people tell me things, right, and they be like, "This is what I got going on." It's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna see what's happening. Cause I try to support us. You know what I'm saying?
And when you having a trucking company, I would definitely be trying to rub elbows with you, like, hey, I'm finna get that CDL next week.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And look, bro, and I definitely promote trade for our black youth, man. We don't have no trade.
They took it out of the schools,
man. You know what I'm saying? My biggest dream right now, if I can get the funding, bro, on a BMU trade school, teaching these trade. I mean, even
there's a guy in Philadelphia doing that right now.
Electricians, hey, everything that we need, they need to be. You know what I'm saying? Cause these cats don't even know how to mow lawns.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know no young cat. Like my first business was cutting grass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know now young cat I know around here that I can say, but I was cutting grass in the neighborhood, start making me a little change.
That's a lame job.
You know, that's a lame job. They were thinking like, boom, you ain't got no money.
Right.
But they'll say they on the block trying to sell
right.
this, trying to steal this and trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? That shit is, that's what's lame. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got to call these lame what's lame. You know what I'm saying?
We got to flip that script on and figure out how we can get them to understand that communication and rubbing elbows and learn how to make the right contacts is the best thing you could do for your future.
Man, let me tell you something, man, so when Paul said there ain't no hope for the youth, he said that back in 93.
Right.
They got money for wars, but no hope for the youth. So so when people say, is it gonna get better? I say no.
You say no?
I say no. I say no, because the people at the top that can make it better is not going to make it better.
They're not interested in it.
Not interested in it. It's like saying that the DA salary, do you know the salary for all the assistant district attorneys? It's only one DA is Fonnie Willis.
Right.
Everybody else is ADA.
Mm-hmm.
Their salary are based on negotiated pleas. So if how many pleas?
More money.
More money. The public offender job is to become an ADA. They want to become an ADA. So their job is to be like, hey, I got this good plea for you. Might be a good plea for you.
Right.
But it still is a monetary value attached to it. And if I can get 200-300 pleas in a year, then I can become an ADA.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying?
And I think those two should be separated, but I get what you're saying.
So what I'm saying is that as long as you got a system like that in place,
right, it ain't no hope.
Ain't no hope, bro, because the system has to run the way it runs.
Right.
You got to keep feeding that system.
It self-generates.
Right, self-generates.
So
the system is generated for convictions.
Hey man, it's been
police, you know what I'm saying?
It's been generated for conviction.
Like the police have their time where they sit still. They got their time where they're aggressive out there trying to give you tickets.
Right.
They're on every corner.
It's a quota has to be met. Right. That's what I'm saying. It has to go.
Mm-hmm.
It has to go, man. Like it just has to. And I'm not saying it has to. I'm just saying the system. Like I'm saying, they said you can't reinvent the wheel. So it's like America. We print money every day in America. We print money every day. Federal Reserve has the contract to print money. So therefore, the same way they come out and say, "Oh, go your $1,000 stimulus check," bro, they can do that at any given time.
Anytime they want to.
That's what I'm saying. Because America is based on greed and racism and all that, we're not going to get better. It's just based on that, man. It's just
that's true, Trav.
It's just the fact. It's based on that. America is based on that. So, like, I heard a guy say, the first deadbeat was the white man who raped a black woman and then claimed the black child. Like, is that true or false?
That's true.
I'm just saying.
It could be very true.
I'm just saying that's true. A lot of them. And then think about this: the white woman had to sit by, knowing that this is her husband's child.
Right.
And then you gotta sit by. I'm not gonna say you got to. You making a decision to not let this child in the house and
treat
be mean
terribly
to this child.
Right.
This child ain't got nothing to do with that.
Right.
You know your husband done raped this woman. Right. You know it.
Grape. We gotta say grape on social media.
We gotta say grape?
Yeah, you can't say the R word. Don't ask me why.
Okay. Well, we know your husband have taken advantage of this woman.
There we go.
And
impregnated her.
Right, and impregnated her.
Right.
And the decency in you won't even allow you to even feed this child a decent meal. Like this child is out there.
No humanity.
No humanity, right? So come on, man. That's the American culture still to this day.
Most definitely.
Right? Because they're allowing their white daughters to say this black kid took advantage of them and took sex from them when they knowing that their daughter liked this black boy and she voluntarily gave it to him.
Right.
And they still standing with her, allowing her to make these false allegations. No laws have never been put in place to say well, you're gonna get the same amount of time that you were trying to give him.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to make him get 20 years for this? No, you're gonna be charged for that because the lawmakers are mainly white men and women, and they know what they do, and they know the cry wolf that they do to us, and they will never do it. Because why isn't that white cops are not being charged with hate crime when it comes to killing blacks? And the reason why I say they should be charged with hate crime because we all watch white folks have the patience of Job and be so nice when it comes to dealing with their own. They are.
Oh, well, definitely, you know they're gonna do that.
Right,
But you go from 0 to 100 when you're dealing with black folks, but you just as calm and nice when you're dealing with white folks.
So they know the difference.
So why is that, right? So people always say they need training. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Because they don't need training. They don't. White folks, man, white folks be spitting on cops, cussing at them, pointing on their face. They don't do nothing. A black person, come on, man. That's why it should be hate crimes across the books. Whether a black cop kill us or not, this should be hate crime because you ain't out there killing white kids.
Yeah, but you know, like you said, the system is not built for that. The system's not built for that in general, especially that part, because they know what they know. They know cops do this. They know it's secret organizations within the cop and in the policing system. The black cops know it because they get treated bad too. But the problem that we have is that the system is built upon that, and the system has in place that they put in place. Like you can't even fight certain things within the system. Like if you feel like the DA is doing something unjust, you can't even fight that stuff no more. You can't even fight anything in the court system, in the judicial system that you think is based upon race. You can't even fight that no more because the Supreme Court has wiped that out. You can't do it. So what happens is you have these cops and then they have the applied immunity. You get what I'm saying? Then if they have the federal applied immunity, that whole race thing, civil rights thing is going to go away. See, that people don't understand. When I tell people that if they get federal immunity, that it takes away a lot more things than just because first thing they say, well, they already have immunity. No, they have applied immunity, but if they get federal immunity, all that civil rights law, all the civil rights cases that they get sued for violating people's civil rights, all that goes away. There's no need for it because he has federal immunity. There's no need for any of that stuff now because once Trump gives them federal immunity, there's no need for any Fourth Amendment because you can be searched and seized now. You get what I'm saying? People don't realize what the Constitution says, and when you do certain things on a federal level, it gets rid of those things within the Constitution. Nobody reads. Like Donna said earlier, nobody does the more. They say, oh, they already have applied immunity. Yeah, okay, but they don't have federal immunity, which takes away the civil rights and Fourth Amendment.
The same thing with this marijuana thing.
Right.
Until it become a federal, you know what I'm saying, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To make it legally, it ain't legal. Unless the feds say it's legal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's why they can't even take money in the banks.
Right.
And I believe it's somebody said something.
They say right.
Okay. Yeah, I just believe that is the reason. With the marijuana, it's not taxable yet. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's been watered down. The game has definitely been watered down. You know what I'm saying? Because of the dispensaries and the different ways and the different when you do the crime, what the different times are now, it's watered down, you know what I'm saying? So, but the basic thing is, I don't think it's in like a couple years, like maybe before this year, I believe it's gonna be over with for the street people selling marijuana.
Well, they don't.
Once they get it here in Georgia, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying from here, it's watered down, like and it definitely it's just like. I mean, just like nothing the same. Like even when you say all the mandate, for different things, it's nothing the same. It's not going to get better. And if, like I said, if we ain't got no unity, we ain't got nothing.
Right.
From the get go, we ain't got nothing. We can't even get together. I mean, when it comes to that time, we're gonna need each other. What the fuck we gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be very sad.
Yeah.
Gonna be very. Might be a few of us who can get together.
We don't kill nothing. We don't grow nothing. We can't hunt. We can't grow. We don't know how to get. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how to survive, and it's gonna come to that time.
I'm gonna tell you what I noticed this time when I went to Africa. Right? I know because it's my first time going to Ghana. Ghana is like real Africa.
Okay.
To me, South Africa is not real Africa because it's infiltrated with whites. You know what I'm saying? It's so racist, and they, you know what I'm saying, they done took over that. Then you're not getting nothing that's natural from South Africa.
Okay.
Like you ain't getting no natural cocoa butter. You're not getting a mango from the tree.
So what's South Africa like? What's more South Africa?
You been to South Africa?
Shit, yeah, twice. It's like Atlanta.
I'm saying South Africa is more like which one?
South Africa is more like also on Cape Town, Johannesburg.
Yeah. Okay.
That's more like Oakland and San Francisco and LA.
Oh, okay.
Like right.
Right.
So Ghana, you like I said, you can go get you go in a restaurant and say I want some mango juice. You ain't finna get in there and process. They finna go squeeze that mango juice. I mean, finna go squeeze that mango, make you a fresh mango juice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a fresh coconut if you want some coconut water.
Right.
You ain't getting it in the carton that we get it here, right? So you get everything fresh. And then you gotta think you can eat. They can charge you $15 for a lobster tail and a sea bass on a red snapper because they fishing every day. So it ain't like they got to charge you an upcharge on it like we do in America. You got to get it flown in, frozen, stepped on process. Over there, it's fresh out the ocean, in the kitchen, cooking. So they ain't got to give you no upcharge for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's plentiful, so it's nothing.
Right.
So what I was saying is that when I was over there, I was thinking about, because, you know, Ghana used to be called the Gold Coast. You know what I'm saying? No, so they changed the name. Like the land flowing with never gold. You can just go out in there and just get you some gold. And I thought about it, and when I done traveled to Europe, I said, damn, you look at history, nothing grows in Europe, bro. I don't know if you all,
Right.
Like y'all know nothing grows in Europe. Nothing. No civilization.
That's why it's cold and it's barren there.
Listen, bro.
There's not enough heat.
It have always been that way. So I said, you know what? They came and took over, they conquered us, killed us, and did everything out of survival. No. Out of survival. They was going to die. And so you got to think, nothing grows there. Nothing grows there. So they had to come take over.
But you say they came and took over, right? But do you think they took over, they manipulated, took over. They did kill a lot.
No,
they killed, but they had a strategy to kill. You know what I'm saying?
They came for survival, though. Because nothing grows there. So they were going to die off eventually because they don't have nothing coming in.
Right.
If we never traded with them, if the Moroccans never, if the African never went to Morocco that's close to Italy over there, they wouldn't even had that.
Right.
And once they found out that the Moroccans had the magic, they was like, oh, we got to go to that part of the earth and take over because they got all the magic. No, they got all the resources.
Right.
So when they came, it wasn't so much they tricked us. They tricked us in a sense where we didn't understand this, right? They knew they had to come back with guns. They came once upon a time. We ran them out there with the elephants and the animals, and we defeated them. So they came back with guns. But what they didn't have is the product to make the gunpowder.
Yeah, that was in Asia. Asia Minor.
So, but Asia Minor back then was people looking like us.
Us, right.
Yeah.
So what they came with the game was on a trade tip, but they ain't had nothing to trade. So they had to kill and take over and force them to negotiate. And they gave them the gunpowder. Once they gave them the gunpowder recipe and the gunpowder, they took over, conquered everybody, and then they got the gun. And we can keep refueling. We were trading with them, not even knowing, because we don't know nothing about Europe at this time.
Right.
So we don't know that they're about to be extinct. If we don't do no trade with them or nothing, they can't survive because they don't have no natural resources there. This is why Russia want to take over Georgia and Syria because nothing grows in Russia. Nothing grows in Russia.
When it rains like that and it's always wet.
They pipeline were closed, and I was watching a thing. Hitler was trying to get over there to Ukraine back in the day. They were trying to get to them, but they got snowed. It snowed so bad that it stopped them in a foot trap. They couldn't get over there to take over it. But the resources in Ukraine, not Russia. That's why Russia always been wanting to take over Ukraine, and they allied with Ukraine back in the day. So they can provide the resources back to them. But nothing was in the Great Britain and all them. Nothing grows over there with them. All they had were guns to come take over.
For sure, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Africa. We were just so dumbfounded to trust these fools that when they came, and before they know it, they hijacked, got guns on them, and took over. You know what I'm saying? And then we were stuck and got ran out of town, and then a lot of us crossed us out and sold us to them. You know what I'm saying? And all that too. But I was thinking about that, man.
The same tactic they had over here in the Americas when they came. When what,
Oh, no,
14,
yeah, they did.
14, what was it, 1493 when the White Line landed on Virginia?
Yeah.
That was way before Columbus.
Oh, most definitely.
200 years before Columbus.
200 years.
And they was starving to death. And they said, well, we're going to take, I forget the name of the Indian tribe, the Native American tribe, I forget. I just read about this the other day. And they said, well, we're going to kidnap the daughter. And they took their daughter. And that's like, if you don't show us how to plant this food and grow this
they
food,
didn't know.
get your daughter
Listen,
back.
Man, they was gonna die.
Right. Because the
people,
Native American tribe stopped trading with them.
They was gonna die off, man. So they was over there
Yep.
killing out of desperation, man.
Mm-hmm.
And when you think about it, man, everything is in Africa, man. Mm-hmm. Everything is in Africa. That's why I say God made no mistake. Everything grow right there.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that is in other areas of the world came from Africa and got dropped off and planted those things there, like the sugar and all that in Cuba, and the cocoa plant and the poppy plant, which is cocaine and heroin. Those grow in Colombia and Panama and all that.
Afghanistan.
But those, I'm saying, originally it was in Africa,
right?
Vietnam, right, but I'm saying they dropped them off and they started growing them in Colombia, stuff like that, but for medicine purpose,
right?
And then we started saying, oh, we can turn this into smoke. But Afghanistan is Africa, though. We just be saying the Middle East,
right?
But make no
right.
Afghanistan, Iran used to be Persia. Afghanistan, the Bible was known as the land flowing with milk and honey. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The Holy Land, bro.
Right.
All the oil is right there. That's the richest of the world. All the oil is right there. And right around that, you got your heroin field, your cocaine field, your marijuana grow there. Then right over there, across over there, then you go right there to Sierra Leone and all that. You got your diamonds, your golds, your minerals. And Congo, I think Congo produces, 95% of the world lithium, like the batteries. Like you can't get no batteries in the world without Congo. You don't get no better, bro. All that is on the Africa. All that's on the continent.
Right.
Everything that make the world go round, bro, is right there. Google.
They had the rubber production in Congo that with the
right.
The
Google. None of them could be that without Congo, bro.
Right.
None of these places could be done without the African. Because about them taking over.
What Gaddafi, you remember what Gaddafi finna do?
That's what
Gaddafi finna do but he was finna bankrupt everybody. And they had to knock him out, but he finna bankrupt everybody because he had to.
Gaddafi understood.
Yeah, he understood what they had over there.
Him and Castro and all them used to meet and be together. Like, that's why they
for sure, bro.
Treat their people like that. America try to make it seem like Castro and Gaddafi was bad. Nah, man, they was educating their people. For free, sending them
healthcare
educating free
for free.
Man, they were educating free, getting them money when they finna buy their house and everything, bro. Like,
so they were making it seem like Castro was bad.
It's not
Castro just didn't want his people to leave,
right,
and be coming over in America and other places when they didn't have to, and it was gonna be a bad situation. He wanted to keep it.
Knowledge, intelligence,
right? He wanted to keep it there,
that
man.
country,
right?
He's like, we can't have that,
right?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when you travel the world, you see the world. And like, I see why America paint a bad pictures over this country and that country, because they don't want you going there.
They don't want you going there.
They don't want you going there, man.
In June, man. We got to go. We got to see the world, man. Boy.
Right, most definitely.
I'm telling you, man. The American dollar is strong and gonna. You know, everywhere in Africa, it's like at least 15-1. Everywhere, it's like 15-1, man. I'm talking about you. Like, put it like this, man. The palace I was staying in, you only paying $100 American a month for your maid and security. That's $100 a month. You get maid and security. I'm talking about, it was so bad, bro. I had to keep telling the lady I'm okay. This no lie. I can get out my bed, walk upstairs, and come back. She got my bed made, whatever clothes I done took off. Already for I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get back in the bed. Like, I'm just saying, like, they over, like, hey, you okay? And with that $100 a month, bro, comes breakfast, lunch, and dinner, washing, drying, folding your clothes. Like she was asking me, do I want her to brush my teeth? I was like, it was some real coming to America. Right, for real, man. Like, for real. Everything besides the royal bathers. Right. Like, they were like, hey, you want me to do this for you? Right. Hey, you want this? I'm telling you, bro, it's like, I'm telling you, man, like, man, they treat you like that. I'm saying? It's like that, man. Imagine I got a manicure and a pedicure for $15 American.
Right.
Damn.
Wow.
I'm getting 2-hour massages a day. No happy ending.
Right.
Because I get real massages.
Right.
2 real massages for $50. You can't get that here
At all.
for an hour.
Yeah.
Like, you're paying more than that.
Yeah.
So you're getting 2 hours, bro. Like,
For sure, coming to America. So
Hey,
what
man,
you mean?
listen.
You tell me? So listen, like man said, coming to America. Like, well, like, damn. But you can't beat that though. You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
bro. I'm telling you, it's.
And what,
it's,
like,
it's
I know I
hard,
don't
man.
want to get into your rich pockets, but how much it took you to do that?
That nigga
You
talking
know-
about
hey,
that.
hey, man, that man was on for 3 weeks, man. Come on, man. And this cat I know speak criminals in Ghana, man. He was kicking it, man. Getting tailor-made suits, tailor-made outfits, man. Look at him, man. He about to spend $1,000, man. Like he done spend, hey, man. But the trip, you probably more expensive with the plane ride, wasn't
You hit it on the nose, bro. Listen, bro.
it? Like,
You won't even spend, and I'm just being real with you. With having so much, I'm talking about balling to the capacity that you couldn't even imagine.
right.
In 3 weeks, you might be at $1,000. I'm just being real. Like I ain't finna cap and say, "Oh, I spent $10,000." No,
Right.
you might be at $1,000 in 3 weeks. That's
Right.
you eating every day, however you want, how many other time you want to eat, doing whatever you want to do. You might be at $1,000 in 3 weeks. I'm being real with you, man.
Wow.
I'm being real with you. Like it's that affordable. I'm telling you. And you'll spend that one night, Chris.
Right, man, one night.
I'm just being real though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like,
And then you spend that one night and you be like, damn, what the fuck I do?
You know what I'm saying?
Right, but
ain't gonna
we did for 2 or 3 things, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
that's what I'm
Especially on this land over here. So you go over there, but yeah, I'm going for my birthday.
Hey, I'm telling you, listen,
going for
man,
my
you're
birthday
gonna
for a
be,
week.
you might be out 1,000. I'm talking about, and this you can go out every night for 3 weeks, right?
Mhm.
You can go out every night for 3 weeks. Like, I'm just saying, man, you ain't go, and then you know the good ladies of
saving over there. Yeah.
the good ladies of the night only asking you for a donation of $25. From what I hear, right? From what I hear,
Right.
25 get you live, man.
Hey, man.
They falling showers over there.
And they look beautiful over there, right?
Oh, no, I'm talking about no big deal.
Right.
You ain't gonna find no big deal. You gonna find no big deal.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, it was some girls that I was just like, I ain't gonna lie, it's in me, right? I ain't no sucker, but I will say, I always said a few times, damn, baby, you ain't got to do this. You know you ain't got to do this, right? You're too bad to be doing this, man.
Oh my
Man, you too bad to be selling that car.
You said $25.
You sure?
You
You sure? You know what? I got it. Baby, you ain't got to do this, baby.
You say you ain't got to be doing
But since
this.
you doing this, baby, I think I can find $25 American. Since you want to do this, I'm trying to tell you don't do this, baby. Let me help you get your green card and get you out of this life.
Hey, man, that's why you got like the American say go over there. We don't find more. I'm a wife for Africa, guys.
Hey, listen,
They
bro,
get
man.
American now to get over here. And we got for Africa, boy, everything with love, bro.
Listen, bro, a girl stopped me coming out the club. There's no lie. She running game on me like we might run on the girls, and she like, hey, I'm thinking she choosing this all good. Now I ain't gonna tell her I didn't go over there
to do it.
I ain't go over there to do that.
Right.
I ain't, they had the ladies of the night around there. I'm like, I'm going over there on my Malcolm X shit.
Right.
We talking and shit. It was like, hey, where you staying at? So the most she get to talking, I'm like, uh-oh. I'm thinking it's still going down. So she said, hey, I charged this and the third. And I asked her what was that in American dollars. And when she told me, I was like, whoa. I said, baby, can you go find 2 more of y'all? Can you go find 2 more of y'all? I like that price right
Right,
now.
like that price.
The price is right.
The price is right,
You ever heard this game show called The Price is Right?
Right.
Man, that price is right. Damn, can you go find 2 more? But that when I was like, whoa. And then I said, hey, bro. I said, hey, girl. She said, yeah, man. Oh, she from Nigeria. Like, yeah. So then he said, oh, they got them. Man, we go to the block. Ain't like a block. It's like how Stewart Avenue used to be, bro.
Right.
But they out there all now. I'm talking about boy looking, and they can tell you ain't from there. Hey, hey, we give you a deal. Look, they just know that they couldn't deal 400. We, almost 400, 200. I'm telling you, bro, that's how they couldn't deal on the block. 400, 2 for 50. And I'm like, baby, your skin so dark and beautiful. Like, God damn, I want to grab one girl, tongue kiss her right there. I'm like, girl, you so goddamn pretty girl. And I'm like, man, you is so pretty. And because they wear a natural, like they got on the natural, they smelling good.
Right.
And it's hot out there with 80 degrees. I'm in shorts, they in shorts, and I'm talking about so fine, looking so good. And I'm out there trying to save souls and trying to get some at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Gemini shit. I don't know if I want to save the soul or if I want to take the 400 then. I'm going to take the 400 or save the soul. I'm like, baby, you know you got no business doing that, right? I'm going to give you that money, but baby, let's be clear.
Right.
No, I really want to help you get a green card and come back with me. But you ain't got no business doing that out here, baby. Golly. But I'm being for real though, bro. Like it's beautiful, bro. Right. I'm just saying it's beautiful. They know how to cater, man. Even in the midst of them doing what they do, that still come with a massage first. Hey, do you want me to leave or do you want me to stay? And I'm looking like, damn. I want you to stay. I want you to stay, my sister. I want you to stay. Like they willing to stay with you, man, because they want to just talk more and hope you probably, you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still mannerism in it. It ain't just leave it. It's still like, hey, are you okay? Do you want me to go get a rag for you? Or, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you okay? It's still in her doing what she do. It's still class. And like treating you like a king in that. It ain't just
wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, wham bam, transaction, here you go. It ain't ain't that. It's still like, hey, are you okay? Like, hey, did you like that? Did I do good for you?
You don't bring her back here. like he said, Mercy, she come back. I'm an American woman now.
Right. Get Americanized.
Get Americanized.
What have you done for me lately, Eddie? I'm telling you. You don't treat me right, Eddie. You know what I'm saying? That was next, you know what I'm saying?
I ran into Nicole Murphy over there. She's so bad in person. I had to say something. I don't never say that to celebrities when I say it.
Right.
But she bad.
But Nicole Murphy,
she bad. Say something. As bad as she is, she got that aura because I know her from America Bad. But in this club we was at, she couldn't get no $25 for that over there. I'm being for real, bro.
Oh, really?
Listen, bro, this how bad some of these girls is, bro. I'm being for real. She would have been hard pressed for trying to go on the block and be chosen first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To be chosen first. It would be competition.
They put contenders on the block too.
This what I'm saying. Bro. I'm talking about some dime pieces on the. If our American scale is dime, it's some dimes on the block.
All right.
I'm talking about I'm on the block out there preaching like, baby, y'all don't do this, please. Y'all ain't got no business selling this gold, baby. Y'all get this gold away for $25, baby.
Right.
Let me stay a little bit longer, get you a better price, baby. Let me manage you.
So you want to manage?
Baby, I can get you $200 for this here, girl. The way you look, and how fine you here. Man, niggas gonna kill me. We gonna up the price. They'll be like, hey, you was charging $25. Now y'all want $100. Like, no, I'm just saying, hey man, but I'm just saying.
Hey, man, that I was telling them. Man, I'm saying, if you got 50K, if you make 50K a year, you can be like a king over there in Africa.
If you make 50K where?
Here, over here. If you got 50K a year, you can live like a king over there.
If you make 50K here, you got an at-home job and you can spend the money there.
Online. Working online.
Yeah.
Cause I know he was telling me about one of his partners stay in Ghana.
I used to make 50K in the city for you. That's $4,000 a month.
Yeah, right. He said
$4,000 a month. You ain't spending that in Ghana.
8 months a year, 2 months. I mean,
no, you ain't spending
in Ghana.
You ain't gonna spend $4,000 a month in Ghana, bro. The luxury. You've been down to my place when I stayed in the high rise. That type of high rise, in Ghana that costs $2,500 a month here, $500 a month easy there. Wow. Overlooking I'm talking about luxury. Overlooking the city. High floor, for sure. $500, dog. $500 a month rent, dog. For real. $50,000 a house over there get you 2-bedroom house, 2 bathroom, man, nice brick. You know how they house brick? Ain't no wood over there because that's what I'm saying, bro. It's the land flowing, McHoney. The cement is plentiful. I'm trying to get the cement from over there to get it over here because you know the wealthiest guy in Nigeria is wealthy off cement. You know what I'm saying? he wasn't, because Nigeria got the biggest population in the world. They got
Right.
what 300 million people, but he making it where can't nobody import cement in Nigeria. He the only person that can sell it and do what he do. Oh yeah, that's how people listen. This how Africa get rich, bro. Through politics. Chris might be the president of Ghana. I tell Chris I got this product. Only I can sell this product. Only I can import and export this product. Now I'm gonna take care of you, but you can't let nobody else sell this what I sell.
Right.
So therefore, can't nobody bring nothing in Ghana, but I'm producing this. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I'm getting it basically for free because the ground producing it.
Yeah.
I'm not spending no money on it. That's what I'm saying. Everything grows there. So imagine the person who in charge of the poppy field and like Afghanistan and all that, and like over there where we was at fighting Vietnam and all that. You know what I'm saying? Imagine who in charge of that poppy field when that damn heroin plant grow and cocaine plant grow, and they ship it out, right? It ain't even just for the drug use. Nigga, you can't make no aspirin without it, no beer, no nothing. No goodie powder. You can't make none of that without the heroin and the cocaine plant. That's what I'm saying.
Even with the drugs that they use to get you off the heroin, it's used the heroin.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they can't. So that thing. That's $1 trillion industry on the legal market,
Right.
And the illegal market is $1 trillion
industry, right.
All come from where we come from. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All come where we come from, dog.
Yeah.
And we ain't even got into the oil
Oil-rich countries, yeah.
that turns into gas. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even got into none of that, dog.
Right.
Like, I'm just saying, everything coming up. We ain't even got into the diamonds, like the seasonings, like everything comes from
Spices.
the spices. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even got into none of that, bro.
I guess we had to save some of that for next week because last said we had an hour. We
An
went
hour.
over an hour. You know what I'm saying? But when we get to talk about, we're talking about everything.
Y'all wasn't on the group text. I might put y'all, I might not.
Okay.
He's about might not.
The group text be a lot going on.
Yeah.
But the reason why is because when I did analytics last week, anything over an hour is a waste of your time.
Losing
Right.
You lose viewers after an hour. Because
Sure.
a lot of shows only do 30 minutes is the max.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why, but like especially on YouTube, the max be 30 minutes. Sometimes it be 9 and 10
because
minutes.
that's a lot. Even when you're interviewing somebody,
Right.
If you had an hour, you don't really, because that's all I look at, really. Like interviews and podcasts, stuff like that. And I'm like, oh man, by an hour I fell asleep.
Right.
You know
See what I'm saying?
Or the lost interest.
But you got to
to
bring them back. You got to say, well, that's something for the next.
Yeah, that's what I said. So we'll be back next Sunday, y'all. Don't. Hey, look, everybody appreciate everybody who tuned in because we had a lot of people engaged.
Y'all been waiting for Dwan and Chris to come
Yeah,
back.
we back.
So they back.
We back like we never left. You understand me? So we're gonna catch you next week, y'all. Peace.